Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. And as I mentioned, doing something a little different. We're doing swim baits only. I have nothing in my kayak. I have one box, 4 rods, a net, and my measuring board. So I'm going to start right here. So I'm going to give it a couple hours here with this. It is 6:13. We'll go to, let's say, 9. And then we'll come back here. I will wrap up this video and then I'll go back out on the water. Three hours enough to give it a fair shake, I think. And this thing looks really, really good. We're just going to cover water, basically. So I've got, like I say, 4 rods. I've got obviously 4 rods, 4 baits. Got the Shine Glide tied on here, and then I have a Buka bluegill, baby bluegill. And then in the box I've got Nest Weaver, I've got a Mag Draft, some more 6-cent stuff. I've got some big paddle tail, or boot tail, wedge tail, big wedge tail, swim baits, Savage Gear stuff. Probably won't get that out today. Got some bluegill wedge tail stuff. But again, yeah, I'm thinking more hard baits today. We were here yesterday, they were on shad early. But the conditions were not like this. It was warmer and not this windy early. And they were blowing up everywhere on shad. Man, I wish it wouldn't do that. They need a more subtle stop when you hit the spot lock from a moving position. Man, I should be able to get eaten on this thing. But I left my crate in the truck, so I don't have enough rod holders for 4 rods. I have 3 rod holders and these guys here. Hopefully I don't step on a rod. So pulling in, there's a boat tournament here today. There's a 25 or 30 boat tournament, so we'll have some company. It's good actually good practice for me for the tournaments. So it's about what we have. We have 40 some, 47, so it's very similar. So the fishing pressure is about the same as what we'll have in a tournament. So that's good simulation. And then I thought this too would be a good simulation for a rough start condition where I'm not catching anything for the first couple hours, and then pick it up at 9 or 10 and have to crunch my day into a shorter day when I haven't caught anything for a few hours. So that's the thinking, and then I can put out some content. And force myself to lock some swim baits in my hand, which I have not done. So again, thanks for joining us today, guys. I appreciate it. So hopefully you enjoy kind of a change of pace video, which is always good. Not the same monotonous drop shotting. Man, I can just vision one rolling on that thing. Yesterday I got one early on a Czar spook, but the water was much calmer. We'll see if they're feeding on these shad. You really can't see because the water's so rough right now that they're out there busting or not busting, or down the shoreline busting. They're gonna have to bust right beside us for us to see them. And that bull shad I have is kind of more of a representation of some of these shad. It's a bluegill pattern, but it's got a chrome finish to it. More flashy, so it's kind of my thought with it, as it may entice some of those smaller fish, those shad biters. Yeah, if I'm a bass, I'm eating this thing, man. It looks great. I've only thrown it a couple times. Oh yeah, there was one blew up right back there. Big fish too. See if he comes up again. Yeah, it was a pretty large blow up. He's right back here in the center of this pocket. Oh, now it's carp jumping. That's not something I see in here on a regular basis. That's kind of my other thought, is I could come out and try some alternative fishing. And this hit me. teeny bait. Like, it's a wee little bait. I think that's pretty decent at higher speeds as well. The breeze is cold. Need some sun. Okay, so it is 8:02. We're heading back towards the ramp area. And not looking good for the swim beds, but we gave it a shot. We're gonna go back and try. We'll try back along this shoreline here. We've been out of it 2 hours. It's not even. I mean, I may have had a follower, but I couldn't see with the way the water is, the ripple on the water. You can't see. I polarized back here, but I don't think I could have seen anything with this. So we're gonna head back this way. I'm gonna get my gear, but I'll close out this video before I do that, and then you'll see the remainder of the trip. You'll see the remainder of the trip in a later video. You'll see this video first. So, but what I'm also gonna do is I have some footage from Hodges on my cell phone, from my cell phone. Not the best footage, but I'll add that to the end of this video. There's a 5-pounder I caught in there, at least a 5-pounder. I didn't get a weight on it. It had swallowed my crankbait, so I didn't want to put that fish through the ringer. I had to cut the hooks on the crankbait to get it out of there. And so there's a 5-pounder, and I caught like 15 fish that day. But what happened is I was moving footage around from computer to hard drive to another computer and deleted all that footage by accident, thinking I had a backup. I meant to delete it, but thought I had a backup of it and didn't have the backup. So I lost all the GoPro footage from that, but I have the pictures and some cell phone footage that I shot out there that day. So I'll put that at the end of this video to add a little bit to it. You get to see some fish, at least some fish catches. And we'll do this again. We'll try this again with swim baits. Tried at Hodges. Probably more likely to get something at Hodges doing that. But all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm gonna go down this shoreline. It's got another couple hundred yards here, and then we'll finish it out and get back on the water with my normal baits and normal routine here. So thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, and we will see you continued here at El Cap. So all right, guys, appreciate it, and we'll see you again. Cinematic. Basically a 15 number 4. So yeah, 16, about 16 and a quarter. I could probably get 16 and a quarter out of him. Okay. It's actually number 5. Good, man. There we go, guys. It's like 7, I think. Another 16 incher. That's number 7. 16. All on the same day. Alright, slow down, go to a drop. Excuse me, go to a drop shot. Pick up a 16 and a half, slight upgrade. Oh, is it loose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me put my motor back on. I'll go get it.
Okay.
I got you. No worries. You have a rope I can attach? These folks had their boat, got loose from them at the dock.